Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xcentor here and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best aircraft to take in infinite flight if you're doing a little short haul flight. So by short haul flight I'm talking about maybe less than 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours pushing it, definitely not any longer than 5 hours at all. So I'm going to be going through the best aircraft to use for this. So I'm making this video with in mind that the Embraer update, the E175 rework, is just around the corner. So, okay, well, by just around the corner, we mean a good 3-4 weeks probably, at least now in infinite flight. But perhaps it's out earlier, perhaps it's out before I release this video. So we're going to put the E175 in this list just because we know it's getting reworked. So what I'm expecting it to have will be a full live cockpit, a full cabin, wing flex, and all the extra additions. Now, the reason this aircraft has made the list is because, so it's maximum fuel, 3 hours 51. So you could probably maybe push 4 hours if you're very lucky. You'd have to be very, very lucky with that. So 3 hours, you can fly quite a lot of places along the coast of the United States. And also when we talk about Europe, so hopefully there'll be a few European airlines now with it. And when the update comes, you can fly quite a few routes. So you can do like from here, you can go from Madrid to Paris or to London, you know. So it'll be quite a nice plane to fly in Europe and the United States. Of course, it'll be quite good down here in South America, especially in Brazil. I think it'll be quite useful. But Europe and the United States will be its main, like, decent place to be used. So that's where you'll be flying your E175, and it would literally be ideal for like short haul routes. Now, the next one, okay, the E190 will come out after that update as well, but we won't include that in this video. Now, we also won't be including any of these. I don't really think these are really ideal for short haul flights now, because many of you would like your realism, so we're going to aim with that realism. Now, the next aircraft, a bit weird. I'm going to choose the Citation X. Now, I know the cabin and the aircraft itself is pretty nasty. Now, I'm trying to find the livery I like on it. I must have skipped it. So long trying to find the right. Oh, there we are. Now, I like this livery. I don't know why, but we'll go with the Infinite Flight Retro livery. So this livery is quite cool. Definitely one of the best liveries you're looking for. And the reason I've chosen, now we're just going to ignore whatever this is. Now, I mean, at least that works. The rudder pedals don't work, but the throttle works and the flap 6 doesn't work. Now, the reason I've chosen this little thing is because not many people fly this. And it does have a long 11-hour range, so you can fly this a pretty long way if you really wanted to. Now, if you're someone who you like to do business flights, this is ideal for like little short haul business flights. So in the United States, we've got lots of close cities, and then in Europe, where there's lots of close cities yet again, and then even in Asia, there's a good few close cities. That'd be quite good in here between like Doha, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I mean, the capital of Saudi Arabia is just around the corner as well. And even in Australia, for short haulage 3-hour flights down here, it's a pretty ideal aircraft. So if you were to be flying short haul flights and you wanted to do some business stuff or some, you know, some cool different routes, I think this aircraft would be great for that. Now, it even has an interior as well, and not many of you might have known about this interior, but you can get some cool interior shots, and you can get the interior drone in here. So it's cozy. It's cozy to say the least. But yeah, it was definitely a great little flight if you want to do some business short haul flights. Now, the next aircraft we're going to add to our little list of best short haul flights is not really the Bombardier, but we're going to include it. Okay, so stuff like it's got a lot of liveries, so we can appreciate like WestJet. There we go, perfect from New York to Canada. We can just appreciate that there's a lot of liveries and you've got a lot of options if you're into short haul flights. So you want a little hour flight, I honestly, the the Dash 8, sorry, is such a good aircraft for that. So this aircraft I used to fly quite a lot when I used the Flybe livery across the United Kingdom if I ever wanted to. And it's just a really unique aircraft. We don't really have many turboprop passenger aircraft in infinite flight or in the world. And hopefully the ATR 72 will join infinite flight in the upcoming years to not be the only turboprop. Now, you are downside, like there is no interior or anything to my knowledge, nope. But it's a great aircraft. for any just shortish sort of flights you're thinking about. Like if you're a long haul fan and you want to hop in the the Dash 8 and you just want to do like New York to Boston, it'd be great for short flights like that. It is a bit slower than your jets that we normally use in infinite flight, but nevertheless it is a fabulous and a great aircraft to be using in infinite flight. Personally, it's also one of my favourite aircraft. It's a hard one to land and get a smooth landing, but it's doable. It's certainly doable. Now, I would include all of the CRJs, but I'm a little fan of this one. Oh, the little CRJ 700. I cannot believe I did that. Oops. So look, the CRJ is just great. We've got Delta, American Eagle, Alaska Airlines, Adria. I don't know if you can say that. You got South African United Express. So we're going to Delta one. Why not? And this aircraft is fabulous and it's great. It's just what you need if you want to be doing like just some little 2-hour flights. And that's what this is about, short haul great aircraft in infinite flight. And the United States is a great place for short and medium haul flights, so you can go from coast to coast or just fly down the coast. And for example, in the Delta one here, we've got the Delta little CRJ here. You got New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Washington. I don't know where is that Washington as well. That's Washington still, and you've just got all of these like big places going down the coast of the United States. We've got Myrtle Beach. Where's this place? Yep, Charleston. Yep, definitely heard of that one. But like I said, Daytona, I've heard of that because there's a racing there. You got Miami, of course, down here. So you've got some great options for flying down the coast on this side, and then the iPad's frozen. There we go, going along here. You've got, I know Phoenix is here somewhere. You got, I always forget the name of this little city down here. But there's a little city, St. Jones or something, San Jose, I think. But you got San Francisco, you got Los Angeles. So you've got lots and lots of different options again. When looking at where to be taking the CRJ in the United States, it's a lovely tiny aircraft and it's just perfect. The little thing is a cute little aircraft. It's got an interior as well. Not many aircraft really have an interior, but this is one which does. And you can get some lovely shots. I'll just show you from like here. Oh, back row, there you go. So you can get some lovely little shots again if that's what you're a fan of. So perfect aircraft for some short haul flights. Now, the Boeing and the Airbus don't really have anything. So we've got the 717, but I'm not including that aircraft because it's horrendous to fly. But the A220 we will include. So we're gonna try and find a the JetBlue one. There we go. Because that's we're going to spawn in America. But the amount of times I've flown the A220 Swiss out of Switzerland because of the Austrian Alpines is it's like uncountable. Like, I've done it quite a few times now to be comfortable in it. So there are many pros, there are many cons to all this stuff. However, I do think the A220 is again a great aircraft for some shortish flights. So you can do up to 2 or 3 hours to keep it realistic-ish. So you still got that little bit extra time on you. So we just look at the maximum range of 7 hours. But like I said, you'll never fly it that long. But this aircraft is amazing. So we just look at it there. Just look at that. It's got an interior as well, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just show you the little cozy interior. There we go. Now look at that beauty. It's a lovely little nice interior. It's cozy, it's comfortable, and it's ideal. Now this aircraft again, if you're not wanting to fly a tiny aircraft like the CRJ in these big airports, even though you're doing a short medium haul flight, this is your aircraft. Just look at it. It's got the nice large engines, to be fair, and it's just perfect. It's like an A3. Well, it's not even like an A318. It's like an A. It's literally an A220. It's like its own breed, this thing. And to be honest, it's perfect. It's honestly perfect for any short haul flights you want to be doing. If I ever were to have to do a short haul flight, my go-to would be the A220 or the CRJ 700. If the Dash 8 got reworked, of course that maybe would make the list. But I think this aircraft itself it's like in its own league. Like, just look at it. There's not really much competition with it, if you ask me, and I think it's phenomenal. So that is, of course, the final aircraft on the list. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. Now, let me know what you think down below about the best short-haul aircraft option, but I think the A220 is the one. But other than that, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.
Find your way.